In today's video blog, I'm going to discuss and inform you on how my first informative speech presentation went on using a narrated PowerPoint. I believe the purpose of this project was to kind of get us used to developing and getting us accustomed to developing an outline and slowly starting to memorize your speech. When I was first going into this speech presentation, I was honestly nervous, and even though we didn't have to have audience members, it's still nerve-wracking thinking about all the people who are going to hear and listen to me speak on a PowerPoint and how I sound to them. I had a little bit of speaker anxiety. Although once again we didn't have audience members, it was still, I was always picturing me speaking to an audience in the back of my head and just hopefully being able to speak smoothly. It was kind of nerve-wracking. I believe my technology was adequately prepared. I didn't have any problems, and I was prepared for the worst. For the organization of my speech and the transitions, the body paragraphs felt natural to me and how I spoke them, but my conclusion, introduction were a little awkward for me just because it was weird transitioning from point to point and how the speech was set up. When I was developing my speech, I could always just picture an audience and how I was informing them about tanning. I was mostly picturing a woman audience just because that was more the crowd I was speaking to. In my speech, I think my body paragraphs worked, but I think my introduction, conclusion, transitions could have been a little better. Probably would have helped the flow a little better. So next time, I can also try to stay more calm and not be so anxious when giving my speech, and also try to work on having a more flowing voice and sound. And from the book, Chapter 2, pages 38 to 39, Chapter 2 discusses speaker anxiety, and 38 and 39 discusses good ways to help with speaker anxiety and what you should do to not be so nervous before you speak. And so that is how my first informative speech project went, and hopefully they only get better from here.